Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, check out Ricky Rubio. What can we expect here?
Well, he's really good defensively at anticipating plays and then forcing players into areas where they don't want to go and where they become more vulnerable for turnover.
And I also want to point out how good he is at positioning himself defensively near the bucket. He knows how to draw a charge.
The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pacers in Indiana. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
This club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Irving for three. Bryant. Chip back in for two.
And a nice soft touch on the ball.
3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
And Irving comes to help. And Shved kicks to Love. Muhammad, baseline J on the way, and the shot is good.
Game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
3 on the clock. And it's good. And at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. The dish to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. That's good. Love's got his second
shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And here's Irving, who picked up 12 points in their last one against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The shots.
Your shots, Clark. You take that any day of the week.
And Shved kicks to Love. Here's Turioff. And good work on the boards. They pick up the
attack and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Steve was talking about last season. Now we got a new year, and it doesn't.
Even though, Kevin, it's not one of the NBA's marquee matchups, it gives us a contest between two pretty evenly matched teams, and that, to me, may lead to a pretty competitive and entertaining
country. So they have a lot of long trips, but look, there are no excuses in the NBA. I mean, everybody's got their own adversity they've got to deal with.
Irving. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Jay.
Turn it on now, guys.
And Rubio kicks to Williams. Back to Rubio. Feeds it to Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And stolen by Zeller. And they're running. Here's Waiter.
Oh, ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just a...
On the block, he's got great footwork and can score with either hand. He's an impossible cover when he's physically right. But that's the question. Will he be healthy? If so...
Rubio's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cunningham kicks to Shved. Count the bucket.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific.
Jay. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Zeller. Nice work on the board. He's paying off
with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
It's stolen by G. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the dunk to finish it off. Wow, beauty.
Harassing effort at the defensive end. Very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Rocket 6. Love. Connects from 3-point.
Devastated this team. And Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL. He eventually made it back. But those are the key guys. I mean, Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting in the offseason. So this should be a pretty well-rounded team. But it's up to the stars, Kevin.
Kicks to Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
Sweet. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Pekovic dishes to Martin. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know,
The dish to G. He kicks to Irving. Drops in the layup for two.
Hasn't been a whole lot better.
Correa, the pass to Martin. Martin gets a screen from Johnson. Martin with the bucket. Why in the pass to Irving. He dishes it to G. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 5 minutes into it. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Rubio from past the arc. They get it back. Vukovic, and he drops it in from the
second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's Ryan, and that one is hammered home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the...
But he's got to improve his outside shot just to keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
And Pekovic backs down. And a big bounce off the rim, but it's outside Irving. There's the pass to Ryan. Shot's good. James.
I mean, he continued to show that he's a fantastic option at the center spot with another solid season. I mean, he's a big physical presence and finish inside. Aggressive.
Chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Going back to Pekovic, or Peck as you call him, Steve, as his team.
Hey, Peck is a grown man.
He is
no question.
Yes.
A pretty remarkable second-round pick. 31st overall back in 2008. But the T-Wolves have to be excited about finding their
11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Budinger. Here's Pekovic. Somehow ignores the tight D.
continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific.
This is to Martin. Pushing it up. Here's Ryan. Finishes the break with a slam.
Textbook example.
After the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The drive by Rubio. And Budinger gets it to go. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
He feeds it to G. Shot clock at 6. Irving. The 3. Gets it to go. Irving's got 12. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. G dishes to Irving. Kicks to Bennett. Cleveland moving the ball around. Good on the shot. 36. Jay's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Pekovic. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Irving. Right side, Irving. He passes to Ryan. He feeds it to Bennett. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. The shot's good from Ryan. Jay's got a cut 41
For these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Love right side. And that one's good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. How much to be critical of this win, Plus?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Jay.